place not too far from here, and in a time not too long ago, there lived a chef named Alfredo. Chef Al was a really good chef. In fact, he made the best spaghetti and veggie meatballs that you've ever tasted, and he was very proud of them because they were so good.
I'm the best cook in town. You wanted the pasta? I give you extra veggie meatballs.
It really was true that his food was very, very good. But even though he knew that, Chef Al was also a very sad chef.
I'm a very sad chef.
Now, can you imagine why such a good chef would be so sad? Well, it was because Chef Al lived in Bullyburg. Bullyburg was a town just like most towns. It had people, animals, stores, a park, a library, and a school. And if it wasn't for one thing, it would have been a really nice place to live. But that one thing was that almost all the citizens of Bullyburg were mean to each other. They were bullies. Now, that doesn't mean that they were bad people, but they said and did things that made others around them feel bad. And a lot of them felt bad about themselves, and they tried to make themselves better by saying and doing mean things. And that's typically what a bully does.
Hey chef, pasta's the worst pasta I've ever had.
Worse! Yeah, it tastes like that crud between my toes. It's crud pasta. Crud!
Hey, and your name should be Chef Alfredo.
Ha ha ha, Alfredo, good one. It's cruddy pasta sauce. Sauce!
Ha 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 ha. Hey, wait a minute. I'm the one that tells the jokes.
Jokes!
Well, you can imagine how miserable it would be to live in a place where everyone was mean. And you can also imagine why Chef Al would be so sad. Thankfully, Chef Al did have one friend who would come and talk to him and not say mean things. And that friend was Billy, the construction worker.
Hi, Al.
Hiya, Billy.
Why are you so glum, chum?
Oh, you got bananas and stripes, and the strange animal came by. They said my pasta tasted like the crud between the Roddy's toes, and then it was about the crud, the pasta. They were really mean.
That is a very mean thing to say. Strange that they would know what the crud between Rory's toes tasted like. I wonder how they discovered that. Well, hey, Al, you know that they're wrong, right?
Yes, but it still makes me feel sad.
Well, Billy didn't really know what to do to make Chef Al feel better. They couldn't remember the last time that their town was a happy place to live. And they couldn't change all the people in the town by themselves, could they? So they sat there sadly for some time until they saw and heard something completely and totally different.
I am so glad that Jesus is me. Jesus is me. Jesus is me. I am so glad. Hello. My name is Tina Prima Ballerina, and I am happy, happy, happy.
Well, if Tina was happy, then Billy and Chef Al figured that she was new to Bullyburg. So they proceeded to tell her all about the town and how mean everyone was and how sad they were that they couldn't do anything about it. But they noticed something different about Tina. The more they told her, the happier she seemed. It was almost like she was excited to be in Bullyburg.
You seem strangely happy to be in a place as sad as Bullyburg, Miss Prima.
It is not a happy place, Bambina.
Oh, sure it is. Every place is a happy place. If you love people.
But that's just it. No one loves around here.
Now that's just not true. I love both of you. And I bet you both love each other. You're friends. After all, and that's what friends do. Did you know that love can change everybody into friends?
And then Tina went on to explain what she meant by that. She told them that when you love someone, you are nice to them. You show them that you care by your words and your actions. You do nice things for them. You take the time to talk to them. And you do it even if they aren't always nice back. And then you watch and see how over time that person changes. Billy and Chef Al had never heard anything like that before. They were amazed and not quite sure.
Oh, why? What do we do that?
Yeah, and how do we do that? How do you love someone who is mean to you? How do you treat someone nice when you don't like them or when you feel bad about yourself?
That's the easy part. You don't.
What?
You can't love people all on your own when they don't deserve to be loved. You can't feel good about yourself all the time. That all comes from Jesus. He's the king. He's the king of the universe, and he loves you so much. He died for your mistakes and the bad things you do. He did it for free because he loves you.
Billy and Chef Al had never heard that before either. They couldn't believe that someone they didn't even know would take their punishment for them. That must be someone who thought they were pretty special. Tina explained that when you realize that Jesus loves you, and when you realize that he loves others, it makes it easier for you to love others and to think they're special too. Because if Jesus loves them, they must be special. And it was beginning to make sense to Billy and Chef Al.
That is pretty easy.
Yeah, once you know Jesus loves you, you can love other people too.
Sure you can. That's the only way. I want to teach you a song about it that I love to sing.
But just then, they heard a very different sound. It sounded something like this. And suddenly they knew what it was. It was the sound that always played before the king came by. The king of Bullyburg was coming by. And sure enough, he came with his princess and his knight, who was kind of like his bodyguard. Everyone bowed. After all, he was a king. Everyone is nice and respectful to their king, right?
Hey, king, what's on your head, a cone? Ha 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 ha.
Hey, I do the jokes. What do you get when you cross a dimwit with a king? A kingdom. Get it? Dumb, dimwit, kingdom. Dumb.
Ha ha ha, I get it.
Everyone looked at the bullies in amazement. Only in Bullyburg would citizens have the nerve to try to bully the king.
Hey, you can't talk to the king that way. He's the king, and I'm his bodyguard. I'm going to have to take you down. Besides, you're nothing but a monkey and a lion and a tiger and a... What are you?
I am so glad that Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. I am so glad that Jesus loves me. Jesus loves even me. Jesus loves even you.
And Tina started singing. Everyone got quiet, even the bullies. It was like they were hearing about Jesus for the first time. And guess what? Jesus is more powerful than anything, even a bully. And the love of Jesus is strong enough to change bullies into friends. And that's just what Tina told everybody in that group. Even more, she told them that it was time for all of them to change.
No more bullying. Jesus loves me.
So, Jesus loves chimpanzees? Does he really? I never knew that makes me feel good.
Good! Makes me want to purr. Jesus loves lions too.
And tigers!
Boys!
Jesus loves everyone. That's why we can love each other.
Bullyburg is no more.
King, now we are to love one another, Bill.
And our new song is...
I am so glad that Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. I am so glad Jesus loves me, Jesus loves even me. I will commit to loving you too, loving you too, loving you too. I will commit to loving you too, 'cause Jesus loves even me.
So you see, boys and girls, you can stop bullying in your town too, or in your school, if you remember that Jesus loves you. It helps to love others. Plus, if you learn the song, you can sing it when you meet a bully. Might feel a little bit awkward, but you know it'll break the awkwardness with the bully. And if you can sing it if you're tempted to bully someone else. But if each of us commit to loving the people around us and commit to treating them with love, then guess what? There'll be no more bullying and no more Bullyburg.
No more Bullyburg!
Woo! That's the best news I've heard all day.
Oh, I got even a bit of the news. Post up on everyone. You will come visit Chef Al and love one another, and I give to you extra vegetable meatballs.
That sounds great, Chef Al. We can't wait.